Welcome back. You're watching our continuous coverage here at Davos 2026 from the World Economic Forum. India's startup ecosystem, of course, has had a big year in 2025 with a slew of IPOs hitting the markets. 2026 promises to be equally exciting. This is one of the bright spots that people are looking at and talking about here in Davos. And who better to talk to me about what the outlook is than Prosus' Fabricio. Fabricio, thanks so much for joining us once again in Davos. You're better prepared this time around. Your gloves are on, the jacket is here,
big pleasure to be here with you again. Ready for the Davos cold.
Ready for Davos.
Hope next time we are going to meet in India, much warmer.
But ready for India in 2026?
Very ready for India. I think 2025 was a great year for Prosus in India. We are really invest there. We are creating our ecosystem strongly. First, I really believe in the country. India is growing very fast, 7.5%. India is the fourth biggest economy. And I believe India is using technology as very few countries are with the identification and payments initiatives. So, and I think it's just getting started. I think India will have 10 years of growth, and we work to make Prosus one of the companies that are going to help push and invest to have this growth in India.
But 2025, there were many milestones, but the ones that stand out for you, for Prosus specifically in India?
In 2025, we made many IPOs of Prosus-related companies. There are many things. For example, last year we were talking about PayU. PayU is growing fast and is profitable now.
Yes.
So we think PayU is the best positioned payment company in India. We are very happy about that. We did many IPOs, and a few highlights, for example, is Mishu. We love Mishu. It is a great IPO. And we think Mishu story is just starting. We have Urban Company. We had a few other IPOs. The ecosystem thesis, that's what I talked to you last time. It's really starting to work in India. So our companies are working together. PayU is supporting our other companies like Swiggy and Mishu. We have new companies in the ecosystem. For example, Rapido. I don't know how close you are following, but Rapido is growing very fast. And we just get an approval now to grow to more than 20% in our participation in Rapido. Rapido is growing more than 100% per year. We now have Ixigo, another company growing a lot. And the most important about Prosus is it's not only about investments, it's about the ecosystem and how we can help those companies through international knowledge and through AI and technology. And we are working together to that. Very excited to the next step.
So what is today the quantum of how much Prosus is invested in India, and how much are we likely to see you further invest in India?
We have around $10 billion in India, but I really think we just get started there. I really believe we can get to $50 billion in India. That's what is our clear goal. For the next 4 years, we are going to be...
By the next 4 years, $50 billion you want to invest in India?
Not invest, to have companies...
Have companies.
Exactly, value 50... Yeah, if they highlight, I'm going to invest $50
billion. I was like, that is the biggest headline.
No, not to invest. Actually, my biggest thing today now, we have investment capacity in India, but we have many companies, and what we really can help is to help the companies grow faster through the ecosystem. That's what we're really doing today. For example, in AI, just give you one example. Actually, for Prosus now, we're in a moment of delivery. We did lots of investment in the last 1 year, not only in India, but also in Europe and Latin America. And we believe that AI is going to change everything. People are waiting for the next AI disruption. We don't need to wait for the next AI disruption. What we have today through agentic companies, and every time more life assistants, it's enough to change the world. And what we are doing is investing more in this technology. For example, we created an AI house in Amsterdam, and we expanded a lot our AI lab in Europe. My goal is to do that in India this year. So I really expect us to work closer in technology and R&D in India, because the opportunity is amazing.
So you will focus on investing in companies that are AI native in India?
AI native or can leverage AI or our ecosystems. Because look, everyone's going to be AI first in 3 or 4 years. AI is going to change how everything works. So we are working together, including...
You're not worried about valuations?
I think we are going to build our value because we are much more than an investor. We are a company that help our companies to grow faster. So when we invest in a company, it's not only about the money. It's we can help them grow faster because with the connections with the companies we own. PayU or Swiggy or Mishu or Rapido, and I think this creates a lot of value. But look, valuation today, it is a challenge. Many companies are overvalued, but I want to reinforce to everyone, don't think that AI is a is a bubble because a few companies are overvalued. AI over 10 years is going to change how everything works. It's like discussing 2000, is internet overvalued?
Yeah.
Probably some companies are, but in 5 to 10 years, everyone is going to run all their process through AI. This is a so big opportunity for the world. And look, the big thing in Davos today is about this new world order that is going to be much more distributed. Today, most of the wealth on AI is on US. Prosus believe this is going to change a lot over the next few years because the countries has to be strong in technology. And
so will that mean you putting in more money into Europe?
I will put more money in Europe, but I want to reinforce India is a big bet for us too.
So what will that mean in terms of incremental investments into India in 2026?
I don't have a number today to share you. However, I want to say that we are working together with the government for the AI summit in mid-February.
Yes.
I think the government of India, I had the pleasure to meet Prime Minister Modi 1 month ago during G20. And it was great to see the government committed to, we want to make India a leader in technology, innovation in AI. So we are working together on the AI summit in what we call AI for All, an initiative to define how India can use AI to growth, to create jobs. So expect us to be there in the summit. Hope to see you there.
Yes, absolutely. Look forward to that.
And I expect to announce more investments in terms of AI labs, innovation, and more initiatives on AI in India during the AI summit.
And 2026 IPOs?
I think there is a few more IPOs ahead. No one to announce today, but we have a few more ahead. But I think the big thing is we did around 5 IPOs in the last 1 year. There is a few more ahead, but the big thing is our ecosystem is working in India. Our innovation is working in India. So the level of growth of those companies in India that we expect a lot of growth, a lot of opportunities.
But what about the profitability question? And you brought up companies like Swiggy and Meesho, and while we have seen a rapid expansion, we've seen revenue growth, there is still question mark on sustainable profit growth as well as the fact that they're continuing to need cash. I mean, Swiggy raising money even after IPOing. The profitability question.
Very good question, because you asked about that last year. And 1 year later, I have good news to tell you. For example, PayU is profitable now. And when we talked last year, I told you PayU will be profitable because we are confident this is a good business there. But also Swiggy, in their core business, that is food delivery, they are profitable and they improved a lot their numbers over the last year. Swiggy is investing more money in the new business of quick commerce, and that's why we are raising more money now. But I want to remind you, quick commerce is a business that we are investing for maybe 2 or 3 years, where food delivery for many more years, maybe 10 years. So food delivery is mature. Quick commerce in some of other companies are already mature, some of our competitors, and we will get there for sure. So we are not investing in the bubble. We are going to have profitable and good companies.
But how do you see the regulatory pushback from the government as far as quick commerce is concerned, now saying you cannot advertise or don't advertise quick commerce and 10-minute deliveries and so on and so forth? Do you think that is going to have any impact on the business model per se?
I am confident that quick commerce is doing well in India compared to most of the world. There were some excess in terms of investing. We had a lot of competition there and lots of investments. I think this is the government made a decision to adjust a little the business. I think things are going to keep working. And my expectation of quick commerce is a more balanced, how can I say, execution for other companies, what are going to contribute to more to reduce the level of losses. So I think this is better for the drivers, and I think the companies are going to do well.
So 2026, India will be the most preferred market?
I love India. I have 3 most preferred markets, India, Europe, and Latin America. So I'm not going to say today what is the most preferred child. However, India to me, it's amazing. I love the grit, the speed of the Indian companies. So if you compare India to Europe and Latin America, it's amazing to see how the Indian companies are growing fast with a lot of grit. Therefore, I think Prosus can help a lot, and we will keep helping. We will keep our connection, and I hope to have lots of good initiatives to talk this year.
And more announcements in February.
For example, we invest in a company called Convergent. hope is
Yeah.
that is Vibe Code in India. That's
Right.
growing super fast. This is amazing. We have to have disruptive AI companies in India. We are preparing now to train our language models in India inside the group to announce soon more AI labs in India with
Okay.
Prosus support.
Okay.
So 2026.
How large will these AI labs
can't-
be? It will be one or multiple AI labs?
It's one AI lab from Prosus,
Okay.
but we want you to have more R&D in India
Right.
because the opportunity is so big. That's our vision, to have local knowledge
So
in
tell
India.
me a little bit more about this AI lab that you intend to set up in India.
I look forward for that in the event, so don't miss our AI
Okay.
summit in February.
All right.
I will look for you.
So
for
you're
you
you're keeping the suspense going. You will have to come back to us in February when we speak to Fabricio next to get more insights on the AI lab that they intend to set up in India. Fabricio, always a pleasure. Many
Big
thanks for
pleasure.
joining us here on CNBC TV 18, and we look forward to seeing you at the
Look
Impact
forward.
Summit.
Pleasure.
We will take a break. The conversations will continue. Don't go anywhere. We're back with plenty more from Davos 2026. Stay tuned to CNBC TV 18, your Davos headquarters.